Good afternoon, and welcome to the RareJob financial results briefing for the fiscal year ended March 2020. I'm Gaku, CEO of RareJob. Today, firstly, I talk about the financial result of last fiscal year. Secondly, I talk about the impact of COVID-19 and how we are dealing with it. Thirdly, I talk about our future plan. And then I talk about this fiscal year plan, followed by shareholder return policy. About financial results of fiscal year ended March 2020. Here's the financial results summary. Net sales increased by 24%. Breaking down, B2C net sales, 22.6% growth. B2B, including school, net sales increased by 27.1%. Big clients like JR East contributed to our net sales a lot. For operating income, because of increase of net sales and by productivity improvement, we were able to increase 150.6% compared to last year. Both net sales and operating income recorded high since the foundation. Although both net sales and operating income growth rate exceeded those of previous year. We were able to achieve 4.512 billion yen net sales, 24% growth, and 2.829 billion yen gross profit, 26.5% growth, and 446 million yen operating income, 150.6% growth. Operating income margin, 9.9%, that is 5-point improvement. On last November, our sales was going well, so we revised the forecast, and we were able to exceed the revised forecast. The company has achieved 12 consecutive years of sales growth since the foundation, and operating income recorded high since the foundation. Both net sales and operating income growth rate exceeded those of previous year. For B2C sales, we were able to achieve 3.077 billion yen, 22.6% growth. And for B2B sales, 1.435 billion yen, 27.1% growth. Still, 68% of our sales comes from B2C, but B2B has higher growth rate. For B2B, big clients such as JR East contributed a lot. For cost, we were able to improve productivity and cost effectivity, so the cost percentage decreased and operating income margin increased. Balance sheet. Cash and cash equivalents increased by 902 million yen due to improved performance and borrowing. Cash flow. Free cash flow increased by 267 million yen and cash flow acquisition capacity increased. Now I talk about COVID-19 related. Although tutors are working from home, our full-time staff were all working in the office. But currently, almost all employees are working from home. In Japan, we started this working from home from April. And in the Philippines, we started working from home from middle of March. For tutors, since most of them were working from home from the past, lockdown didn't affect to their work. For our business partners, most of the tutors were working at the office, so we tried to change some of them to work from home. Although our lesson demand increased drastically, we were able to supply suitable number of lessons. In the Philippines, most of the tutors' hometown started community quarantine from middle March. We were able to increase number of working tutors and number of lesson slots. That's because most people are staying at home and they wanted to work from home. For our tutors who were working at the office, we let them work from home by giving them PC and Wi-Fi. As for full-time staffs, most departments smoothly changed to work from home, and as of now, we do not see any crucial problems by working from home. Next is about our future. Our group vision is chances for everyone everywhere, and we aim to build a platform for people to play active roles globally. Let's look at the current environment during and after COVID-19. For consumers, many people are working from home, and this tendency will continue even after COVID-19. And since many people use their time at home, they can allocate their time to online studying. It means that it's good time for EdTech. For corporates, many things, including training and hiring, turn to online. They cannot go abroad for business, so they have to do remote management of overseas business. For schools, since most schools stopped their classes for several months, schools had to use online tools for students. Schools understand the importance of using technology, and so they will adapt to online tools more. As for parents, parents wanted their children to continue studying. They tried to use online studying service. With these trends, online studying will accelerate. Right now, the wave to EdTech is coming. And what I thought 13 years ago, studying offline to studying online, are just around the corner. And also, skill-based working style will become standard, and that will be our new opportunity. Currently, we are focusing on English-related service. Our vision is to build a platform for people to play active roles globally. We try to expand to other areas. When we talk with users, users say that they want to use English in their work. To use English at work is not enough. They also need professional skills such as negotiation, presentation, understanding different cultures, and so on. Considering that, we would like to expand to global leadership development business area. And another one is career matching business area. Both can get personal data and can use those data for better service. This situation is not only in Japan. Other countries have same issues, so we also want to go abroad. For English-related service for Japan, our mission is encourage 10 million Japanese to speak fluent English. To achieve that, we not only provide opportunity to speak English, but we provide result to users. That's English Learning 3.0. We think that users' learning results can be divided like this: learning efficiency and amount of learning. For learning efficiency, we can divide into 3 parts: assessment, recommendation, and provision of learning. Firstly, for assessment part, we accurately evaluate individual conditions by test or by lesson or by others. Secondly, recommendation. Based on the assessment result, we recommend suitable contents. Thirdly, provision of learning. Users learn those contents. And not only that, users have to continue learning to give, so users need to continue learning, so giving motivation to users are very important to assure amount of learning. Regarding these 4 parts, we try to use technologies to improve efficacy. For assessment part, we will launch automatic scoring speaking test, which use AI and voice recognition technology. For recommendation part, we analyze plenty of student data and recommend suitable contents for the user. For provision of learning, not only our speaking lesson, we try to have partnership with other services and try to offer suitable service to users. For continuous learning, we try to give a sense of achievement by reviewing service or by analyzing the lesson itself automatically and visualize the growth. These are the things that we would like to improve and offer to students for getting better results. As for global leader development business, firstly, we try to offer service online using our tutors and platform. As for career-related business, we try to match our users who already have enough English skill and corporate clients who want those kind of people. We use English and global skill assessment data and try to do better matching. Next is our plan for this fiscal year. We do not know when COVID-19 finish, so we made our plan a little bit conservative. We expect 5th consecutive year of net sales and operating income growth, taking into account the impact of COVID-19. Net sales target is 5.3 billion yen. Operating income target is 500 million yen. Let's see the impact of COVID-19 to our performance. Due to COVID-19 and people staying at home, lot of users enrolled in our service. For example, on March, when some companies changed working style to work from home and school has suspended, our number of monthly newly paid up users was more than 140% of that of previous year. And on April, when most companies changed their working style to work from home, our number of monthly newly paid up users was more than 220% of that of previous year. On the other hand, since lots of people are staying at home, lesson taking ratio also increased. It means that cost of sales increased and gross margin decreased. This gross margin decrease seems negative in the short term, but in the long run, it's positive. Since our service is subscription model, if lesson taking ratio increases, then retention rate improves. That means lifetime value will get better. As for B2B, some clients changed their offline language to our service. But some clients postponed or stopped language training because of uncertainty of the economy. Considering these, we cannot foresee exactly, so we decided to use a little bit pessimistic scenario. For school and Geo Singapore, those businesses had big negative impact. So for this year, we already included those impacts. But these consist of our sales less than 5%. We planned this fiscal year sales and profit conservatively. For B2C, we planned this on the assumption that COVID-19 good effect continues until May, and from June, B2C user acquisition turns to normal. And for the cost of sales, which is similar to number of taking lesson per month per user, we plan this on the assumption that this high lesson taking ratio trend will continue in June and beyond. Summary of the impact of COVID-19 to the performance. By COVID-19, in the short term, cost rate is expected to increase, but in the midterm, the market size will expand and the customer retention rate will improve and make profit. To achieve these and make our performance better, we focus on the quality of our service and offer a good experience and result to users. These are the consolidated financial results since listing. Net sales are expected to increase for the 13th consecutive year since the company was founded, and operating income is expected to reach a record high and 5th consecutive year of profit growth. Here's the progress of midterm performance targets. In the fiscal year ending March 2020, we achieved both net sales and operating profits in excess. And in the fiscal year ending March 2021, we expect to achieve our midterm performance targets despite the impact of COVID-19. Action of this fiscal year. Considering the impact of COVID-19, we continuously focus on increasing the number of lessons and tutors to cater this demand without sacrificing quality. And we try to capture demand for switching from offline training and study abroad. For system development, we are in the process of large-scale replacement of the system for future sales expansion and service expansion. For R&D, we will launch automatic scoring speaking test, which we use AI and voice recognition technology. Lastly, about shareholder return policy. For the time being, the company will not pay a dividend in order to invest in business growth and maximize EPS in order to increase shareholder value. After listing on the first section of the Tokyo Stock Exchange, and when we have enough money to make a profit, we plan to consider paying out dividends. Thank you for watching RareJob Financial Results Briefing for the fiscal year ended March 2020.